Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spark Christ Inspirations. How is everybody? First of all, you guys, thank you so much I'm from the bottom of my heart of your beautiful comments. I get so teared up and they're so thoughtful and so lovely. Sometimes when you undertake an endeavor and you're like, it's worthy of your time and you love it and you have these incentives and you're pushed towards it, you feel good and you feel inspired and you want to share that energy. I'm so lucky to have this kind of portal and resource to do that, because it's amazing when we have like this kind of knowledge or something that we absorb through reading, through somebody else's suggestion, and to be able to lift and maneuver and change somebody else's energy in a good way because of that. And that's what I was talking about yesterday when it comes to what we ingest informationally, right? I'll give you an example. Like, Ian really likes these dark, gritty kind of shows, but afterwards I feel like, oh, I don't know how much I want to absorb that kind of, like, The Wire and just things about inner city gangs and shows like that. But after a while, it's like I like a little lightness and brightness and good cheer and humor to things. And sometimes we have to be careful. If we're always inundated with some of that heavier energy, it gets tough. So, like, if we put on things that are beautiful, informationally wise, that lift us and give us new insights and can redirect us in a positive way, I am all about that, because I understand what it's like to wake up and all of a sudden have your mind play tricks on you and be like, you need to do this, you have to do that, send this, mail that, produce, go, work. And we put all this pressure on ourselves, and it's so not necessary. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense, because I, like most people, operate best when there's no pressure and I have the day open and I'm like, que sera, whatever will be. And then I'm self-motivated to do things that make me feel good, which are usually creative, that then are helpful to others within my family, creating some cool food, artwork, whatever it is. And that kind of like power of contagion of doing what we want that makes us feel good and brings us joy is a wonderful way to kind of like spread that contagion. Like, let's really just do what brings us some joy. Why do we always feel obscenely obligated to do tasks, right? It's like, let's just breathe some air and relax. And this is what I think is definitely coming through in today's message. The Oracle gift: a merry motive and open to discovery. Just saying, I'm going to leave this day open. I'm going to leave this next hour open to whatever I feel inclined to do, whatever spirit moves me to do. Hey, maybe write a few verses of a song, of a poem, connect with somebody that I haven't in a while, redistribute some of my wealth in some way. Oftentimes we'll look around and realize we have an excess of clothes. Hey, why don't we donate some of these? Just whatever we're inspired to do, because we know we have the breadth and width to do that, and we're not condensing or having lack mentality about time. And all of this brings that, and I love this energy. And what I'm going to do is pull a tarot card to kind of decipher what these messages want to plug into. So I shuffled these, and I just plopped them down and grabbed the first deck I saw. So the Queen of Wands, this is about an intense love of life, determination, and altruism. I love this. That is the Oracle's gift. What is better than to feel motivated by our life, than to feel satisfied by our life or what we can do? That is not saying from the moment our head comes off the pillow to the moment our head hits the pillow that we're going to be like, yay, and just like a 3-ring circus of absolute joy and stuff. But those moments, those small things, those simple pleasures, a great meal, a laugh with a friend, a superb temperature shower, the smell of lavender, whatever it is, that we are having the present moment awareness to tap into that. All of that, and determined to look for those things. That's what's important too, the determination to seek out what no man has sought before. Go Star Trek and everybody. No, seriously, to seek out those little moments of joy and pleasure. Oftentimes I get that just by walking out on my doorstep, because I always see some hilarious animal play in my yard. There's always some crazy stuff going on with the cats. Like, I don't know what's up with Moonbeams, but she loves this little patch of dirt over the front yard, and it's just the craziest thing. And I'll find her there at 6 a.m. She basically camps out in my yard nonstop. I've just adopted her. I don't think, this is the weird thing. It's like, although I don't think she has an owner and she just decided to adopt us, it's like she is so excited to see me. And from the moment I sit down to tape outside or sit outside, she never leaves my side. It is the most adorable thing. And I derive such pleasure from that, that a beautiful little spirit has chosen, my company and will sit by me and just hang out and likes to hang out with me. It's so lovely. So those little moments too, where you just feel like your animal loves you, and you're going to watch a funny show and laugh, whatever it is, but have an immense love of life. Smile and laugh and get excited about things. That doesn't mean that other people have to be either. We derive pleasure in so many different capacities that some people don't understand. Some people are like, oh, whatever, I'm going on a trip, and they feel like it's an obligation to go on a family trip. I jazz out of my absolute mind when it comes to a family trip. I am so excited about being a Sagittarius, unknown sight, smell, sound, taste, and environments. Like, I love it. So start to plan a trip in your head when all this blows over and economically things are set for you. Where would you like to go? It can just be 2 towns over, but is there a beautiful crystal shop? What can you derive a sense of like excitement about, and pull that into your life and keep tapping into that, and you'll find yourself excited. It changes it's like that beautiful placebo, right? I'm going to take this and it's going to make me feel better. An idea of something to look forward to can switch our entire mood. Okay, just think of something that you love to eat, and later today or tomorrow, I'm going to order that, or I'm going to go out and buy that, or make that, and I'm going to have a wonderful treat. It can be as simple as that, and it usually is a simple pleasure, right? So let's see what a merry motive is. I always feel like really, really cheerful when I am planning a surprise for somebody. And for the most part, if I am prepared and I have all my stuff around, whenever anybody orders something from Etsy, I love to put in an extra surprise for them. And that's the thing. It's like my motive is I love surprises, and I want somebody else to be nicely surprised. I really, really have so much gratitude for people supporting my works and the things that I make, that's like a nice special thank you. And it's also, isn't that the cool? It's like that surprise gift with purchase, that sort of thing. And when we plan those, we get excited, right? Oh, sending your friend flowers, sending your neighbor pizzas that they don't know about, whatever it is, let's have that. So let's attach this beautiful Emperor energy to this: ambition, fearlessness, and leadership. Know that, just ask yourself, if I could do something, go somewhere, accomplish something, and I know I wouldn't fail, what would that be? And why are you not just taking tiny steps towards that? It doesn't have to be something that would be great expense or a huge, time encapsulated thing or whatever it is, but just saying, you would really like to be fit and strong and go on hikes and never get tired and feel like you have a really robust, strong vitality and heart. Baby steps. If you don't feel like leaving your house today and say you're going to watch a show, just march in place and do some stretches. Things that the little minutia that leads you to that path can be utterly helpful. And I've got to say, in regards to myself, I can be so all or nothing when it comes to fitness. Like if I go to the gym, I'm staying there 90 minutes, and I haven't been to the gym in I don't know how long. Or I like to go on hikes and go outside, but it takes a lot to motivate me to transition, out of my work and what I'm doing or something cerebral into the physical. It really does. It takes a lot. So I have to apply that 5-second rule. As soon as I think of it, my sneakers are on and I'm out the door, because I can talk myself out of it. But what is a merry motive you can set for doing something nice for everybody else, doing for anybody else, doing something kind for yourself that moves you in that direction, that shows love and self-care for yourself. Something as simple as that, like, I'm really going to do in-depth oral care for my teeth, that sort of thing. I'm going to really pay attention, have mindful brushing, and make sure that after I have sugars, I do that. It can be that one small thing, and I'm not kidding you, that door after door after door will open after you do that, because you're having mindful appreciation for kind of like your 3D body and how you care for it. It is like a finely tuned machine. If you're putting in the right fuel, if you're giving it a nice coat of paint every once in a while, right? It's going to serve you well. So reminding yourself and having a merry motive to look forward to give yourself that beautiful strength, so you'll have that fearlessness. I deserve this. I'm stepping into that power. I'm going to ask for that raise. I'm going to have my head up high and make eye contact with people, shoulders back, all of that. Starting your own business, whatever it is, just pretend and have that visual of you just doing beautifully in that arena, and keep bringing that power of suggestion up to yourself so you can step into that. Mine is definitely being a little more productive in certain areas during certain times of the day. Because what I'll do is I'll push, and once I turn on that TV and I start watching certain things, it's like I feel, because in the past that used to signify, oh, I'm home from work and now I'm relaxing. I don't like to then get back into anything like, I'm like, oh, I can't do the dishes after 7 o'clock, whatever it is, to realize that we can, whenever we're inspired to be productive and get something done, we can do that, to sort things out, keep our house tidy, whatever it is. That you just start with a small intention and then it grows and then things get done, right? So let's see what opening to discovery is going to be about. Yay, Wheel of Fortune, one of my favorite cards. Luck, life cycles, major karmic events. And I'm telling you, are they coming up like nobody's business in just a couple of days? November 14th is that huge kickoff of the conjunction of the larger, slower planets that help us get things done, that motivate us, that make us feel good about ourselves, that make us feel like we are high functioning, focused, and it's like that heaviness is alleviated. There's no more like doubt, fear, and all of this. It's about, I feel lucky, but I also create my own luck by doing things that benefit me and others. If I eat well, I'm going to feel good. If I say words to people that are inspiring and uplifting, they're going to feel good, and that in turn makes me feel good. All of that, right? No jealousy, no envy, no digs, no gossip. It's such a waste of time. It's so boring. It's so ridiculous. Why would, all of that thing, why would we participate in that? So remembering just, hey, I need to be present moment aware so I can see all the opportunities and the luck. Let me pay attention. Let me look for those numbers, those symbols, all of that, all those little things that we can tie onto these ethereal binds that help us move forward. And karmic events are going to be taking place. So if you have been, like most of you, I'm sure have been helpful in trying to love and learn and grow, this is a time for you to now reap the rewards of that, where you feel rested, you feel satisfied, you feel good, you feel motivated, and you feel appreciated, right? It's important. We all need that. And I feel like it's a happy life cycle that's approaching. We're going to feel, like happily productive. We'll feel motivated. We'll feel like we're getting satisfaction out of our days because our thoughts create our moods. So first of all, let's just start with a thought. I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to be relaxed. I'm not going to be critical of myself. And anytime that thought comes in, I'm basically giving it the boot, because it's only that, it's a thought, and the ego will always try to toss that at us, and we can go, no thanks. I want to come from a spiritual perspective that I am enough, I have value, and whatever I choose to do today is enough for myself, and move forward from that. And then when you feel like you have all that oxygen and space, good things happen, good luck happens. You feel like life is what it should be. It's a series of fun occurrences that we bring in and we want to participate in. It's as simple as that. So that is a gorgeous energy for today. I love, love, love it. You guys are the absolute best. Again, thank you. Audrey, all of you guys, for your beautiful comments. Santa, you guys make my day with that. Cheryl, you guys just unbelievably thoughtful, beautiful individuals, and I just am in awe of you guys. So again, all my links are down below if you guys need a private read. And thank you guys, everybody who orders my specials over on IG, the 2 questions for $25. Thank you guys that, are constantly giving me great feedback on jewelry and everything. I appreciate that so, so much. You're absolutely beautiful. Unbelievable. And again, thank you so much, Belinda, for contributing to Hagen's little GoFundMe college fund. It was so, so, so sweet. Yeah, it's so awesome. He's so excited about that. So love and light to everybody.